What's going on, Fragrance family? How's everybody doing this evening? Happy Thursday. Oh, we have a interesting evening tonight. We are going to be announcing the winner of the Shelter and Perfume mystery fragrance naming contest. I don't know if we actually named the contest. But we are going to have Emily Shelter and Perfume, and we're also going to have Ken from My2Scents back on, my Instagram partner in crime. I'm going to do some, Q&A. If you guys want to ask me some questions, ask them some questions. Let me know who all is in here in the comments. What's up, buddy? I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of this. Copy the clipboard. What up, Pete? What up, Gene? What up, bearded guy? Let me go ahead and paste this in here. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know. All right, I'm going to go ahead and throw an invite into the stream. So Ken or Emma. Oh, I bumped my camera. I'm sorry, guys. So Ken or Emily, if you want to go ahead and hop on in. But I got a question for you. I don't know this is a random question. But do you guys have like a dream, like something that like just crazy that you want to before you die? I know this sounds really weird, but I've been watching Hot Ones on YouTube, and I want to be on Hot Ones. Like one of my dreams in life, one of my goals is to be on Hot Ones. I think I would kill it on Hot Ones. The questions would be really boring because I'm not famous, but I just want to be on it. I think it would be a lot of fun. Anyways, so Emily, go ahead and hit I see you in here. You can go ahead and hit this little well, whatever, just click on the thing I posted up here. For some reason, it's been a long day. I'm going to go ahead and throw one more up there. But how's everybody doing? What are your scents of the day, scents of the evening? You know what to do. You know the drill. The Amazing Race would be awesome as well. Oh, no way. At Target, there's a version of Hot Ones, the game? Huh. And you get the last dab. There's actually a buddy of mine is going to be on it. He actually has one of the hot sauces from, I think, last season, season 16, and it's called Hoff sauce. And he lives here in Chattanooga. And Hoff sauce is from, and he's apparently going to be on season 17. I'm a little jealous. His hot sauce is incredible. So if you guys see it out there, it's Hoff sauce, like Hoff. But yeah, it's a dream of mine. Gentleman by Oscar de la Renta. That's a great in Pittsburgh. I'm wearing Twilight Witch by Sacre Belle. All right, Emily, I see you there. I don't know where Ken is. He's always late. I'll get Emily on here shortly. But yeah, we got an exciting evening tonight. We are going to be announcing the winner of the mystery fragrance giveaway from Shelter and Perfume, the naming contest. Oh, somebody wants to be on Jeopardy. Jeopardy would be fun also. I would screw it up by not answering with a question. Etro Patchouli, good one. Oh, that sucks. Okay, kind of embarrassing, but not really. I just showed my wife your collection in the backdrop and told her to never, ever give me a hard time about having too many fragrances. Yeah, it's a good point. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get Emily on here. We'll get started. So let's see here. I'm going to add you to the stream, Emily, right now. Boom. Hello. Ooh, I wonder if my banners are still here. Boom, they are. Ha-ha.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good.
I can't hear you so good. I don't know the issue.
Should I sit closer? Can everybody else hear me all right?
It's like quiet, good, quiet, good.
Quiet, good.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. Let me do something real quick. You keep talking.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get.
Does that sound better?
What?
Does that sound better?
Nope, it's worse.
Great. Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't seem to like get in this square.
Okay.
Which direction do I go? Good, I think.
You can try it now?
No.
Can everybody else hear me okay? That dress is totally also giving me Cinderella vibes.
What's that?
Somebody said that your dress is giving them Cinderella vibes.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know. I'm trying to see if everybody else. So, okay, you can hear me. I don't know. It might.
I can't
it might
sit.
Be.
Why is this so hard?
I don't know. Sometimes life is hard. Okay, Emily.
It's not. It isn't. It's an Emily problem for sure.
Well, how are you? How has your day been? I'll try to speak more boisterous.
My day has been good. It sounds like Ken's day has been a little bit stressful. So he is going to be late. He told me.
Fired.
Did you say fired?
He's fired. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
He felt that he doesn't like not doing what he said he would do. So he will be here.
Okay.
Hopefully.
No worries.
If not, we'll do our best Ken impressions.
That's easy. Hang on.
Why can't I?
There. That's my Ken impression.
Oh, what was it? This is a pretty good Ken impression. You gotta
wait.
Very relaxed.
Or I should do this.
Oh, you're hiding your vape pen, aren't you?
Anyways,
you, Ken.
okay,
we
cool.
can see it.
Well, we are
Hi,
here
everybody.
to do.
Who's here?
Can you not see the comments? You can't see the comments. Let's see here. We got.
Wait. Oh, okay, yeah, I can, but I can't do both. Both.
Is it snowing there?
Here?
Yeah.
Oh. Why is this?
I don't know what Emily's doing. She's having fun. All right, guys. So what we're here to do is to announce the winner naming the mystery fragrance naming contest. How many of you guys, let me know in the comments, are here to for that announcement? There was like so many Instagram comments that I was going through. It was freaking nuts trying to like cycle through all the different names. I mean, you guys are pumping out some awesome names. All right, I'm going to bring Emily back on. See if she...
Thank you for your patience.
Are you back?
It looks like it.
All right, cool.
Sorry, right. I guess I can't look at the chat and be... I don't know. So...
You need to get yourself a computer.
I have a computer, but I thought that I couldn't like... Because you know how you can't do Instagram Live on your laptop?
This is different. This is a program I use on my computer.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's a program called StreamYard. All right. So Emily, tell us some stuff that's going on, maybe some stuff that you're working on, you're in the process of, you know, doing with Shelter and Perfume.
Yes. So one of those things is, so Brian, you have to have me back now. I was just thinking a minute ago, well, I'll have that ready on my laptop next time if you will ever have me back. But you have to, because you and me and Niles are going to be showing off Heart Spark.
Oh, awesome.
Remember?
Yes, I'm very excited about that. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. You know, the Instagram Live that I did for the with Niles was awesome. That was a great, a very heartfelt Instagram Live.
It really was. Good. really appreciated and admired that you guys kind of talked a little bit vulnerably personally, I guess, not I don't, do you remember that? But
Oh, of course I do. Yeah.
Not to make a big thing about it. I just appreciated that. And I hope that that's kind of a cathartic thing for people. And I think it also sets a very good example.
Yeah, no, I love conversations like that. That's the reason I enjoy doing live so much, is really the interaction that I can have with people. I was actually telling somebody this today. I enjoy doing lives because I don't get out of the house that often. So it's kind of a nice thing. It's like I get human interaction, just because I've got a lot to do here, so I don't really get out of the house. This weekend I'm getting out of the house. I've got to. I'm going stir crazy, but it's nice. I like it because it's when I get on especially on Instagram, I feel like I'm on a Zoom call. I forget that I'm actually like the world.
Yeah, because it's so conversational.
Yeah, it is, and it's a lot more personal. So, getting back to the fragrances, so Heart Spark. Now you've
Heart Spark, yes. We were, some people here, maybe you were able to get the samples, the very limited number of samples we made available. Heart Spark, I guess, just to back up in case anybody has not heard me or Niles of City Rhythm go on and on about it, is a collaboration. We created a fragrance together. And as far as we know, and as far as anybody who we've asked, it's the first time that two indie fragrance brands, or maybe fragrance brands, have collaborated on the whole thing start to finish, the concept to the composition to the artwork and the presentation, and just the whole thing. We've worked closely together on it. It has been an absolute joy. And so we will be bringing Heart Spark next month. I mean, I guess really depending, we're and I guess it depends a little bit too on how the samples are received. We really hope that people love them. And yeah, we made a very limited number. We planned to have 50. We ended up having I think 65. And they sold out, immediately.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, they really flew out. It's if you're a fan of City Rhythm and you're not in Niles' Facebook group, City Rhythm Facebook group, you should be, because he posts things like that, when there's some little sale or something to the Facebook group, and then everything just goes. So I hope you will.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, no, I'm super excited about it. I guess this is you're working on this little one that you sent me for winter, right?
Yes, I am. That one that's a very dark green.
Yes.
Yes.
Extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what it looks like, but.
Oh, it looks like very dark green. It looks like very dark green.
It looks like bong water.
My God. Every time, why does bong water come up in conversation every single time I'm around you and Ken?
I have no idea, actually.
I shudder to think what's in our group chat, actually. I don't know. But
you and Ken
leave
go.
that.
Anyway, so
this one.
You're working on that one. I also have to say something, just if anybody saw the last live where Ken said that extra smelled like cinnamon bubblegum, potpourri bubblegum. It does not to me, not at all. But I'm just clearing the air.
Please clear this big red cinnamon air. You know what? And then of course we because you didn't have that one in the last live, and Ken did. We started with that one, and I was like, well, shit. People here who have no introduction to my brand, like the first thing they hear is Big Red, gum, and potpourri.
I do not get that, but I mean,
don't either.
to each their own.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And I mean, that's also, I think, probably helpful to people who don't particularly love cinnamon or are super super cinnamon sniffers or something, you know? So
Right.
that there's value to that comment, but I sent you some extra.
Yep, you sure did.
And it doesn't smell like cinnamon.
No, not at all. I mean, I will say, let's see. I can't remember if this one's, but yeah. Let's talk. So besides this winter one and Heart Spark, are you working on anything else?
Oh, I'm constantly working on lots of things. I've been actually, as the fourth wall comes down, I suppose, I've been working on this gardenia accord for many months now, and it's maybe it'll start to get to where I want it to be, because a lot of times it's happened that, and this one in the contest actually is a perfect example. There are things that I will start and they just don't move in the direct direction that I want. And so then I think about, like, maybe I should just chuck this whole thing out, which I almost did within the vineyard. And this one too in the naming contest. And then finally, suddenly, after I let it sit, it'll turn the corner by doing, something different. In this case, it was for the one in the naming contest, this very aromatic one, what made the big difference was adding the natural vetiver root. And that turned it from bleh to having a lot more character.
Could you say, what was that again? Turning it from what?
Bleh.
Bleh. All right. Making sure.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know if anybody on here or who will watch in the future is a chemist. I am not a chemist, but I learn things here and there about chemistry because of perfumery. And one of the things that I have learned is that when you combine citrus materials with what's called hex materials, hexanol, they're very green, very grassy. You combine those with citrus and a linalool, then you have laundry detergent. That's what it smells like. I don't care for that. I don't, that's just not my thing. So I learned a valuable lesson about that took this one away from the laundry detergent.
No, it doesn't smell like. I mean, I'm wearing it right for my scents of the evening. I just sprayed some on my hand. No, it's very good. I really like the vetiver in this. It's still a very clean smelling fragrance. So, but it's not that detergent cleanliness whatsoever. It's more of like a fruity, green, dewy, has a nice, almost like a soil.
Yes, earthy.
Smell.
It's earthy.
It's earthy, but it's more like soil, like a wet, damp soil to me. And earthy, I mean, I guess you could say that so many different ways. It smells like dirt.
Because earthy could be very dry.
Yeah, I do absolutely love vetiver. Vetiver can be toyed around with in many different aspects. Like, there's so many different types of vetiver. Well, I mean, what is there, like 4 or 5 like main vetivers that they use?
But I think so. I'm not experienced with all of them, but there are definitely multiple.
But this is really good. I'm excited to announce the winner.
Me too. Should we just, I guess, also maybe I don't know if people are here who did not watch the last live or are unfamiliar with what the heck this scent is that we're talking about. But just the profile, guys, is grapefruit, bergamot, rose, ylang ylang, cannabis, vetiver root, tobacco, and sandalwood. So it's very light though. I would call it much more aromatic than
It is.
than,
It's very aromatic, and it is quite. It's light. It's quite airy.
yeah.
It's really good. There's a nice sweetness to it as well. Not like more of like an herbal sweetness, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, it does. I think it has a lovely green color. I don't know if you have the bottle at hand and can hold it up, but that is from the cannabis that you can grow here in Oregon, and it is plentiful. I have far too much of it for a person who doesn't smoke it, but I ought to be probably using it a little more. I'm gonna be using it more often, I think.
I think
Why
it's a
not?
great idea. I think there
Why
needs
not?
to be. Well, I think there needs to be more of it used in a lot of different things, but perfumery as well. I just got my mom on CBD, and it's really good for her. Her doctor actually approved CBD for her. But man, that was like pulling hairs, man, because they're a real strict Christian. And I was like, Mom, like this is good. This is gonna help you. And I gave me a CBD gummy, and man, it changed. She was like, well, I'm done. Like this, I'm totally doing this. It's like, cool, good.
Didn't take much.
No, it didn't take much at all. I was like, see, all you gotta do is just take big steps. Take that first step. Just try it out. Anyways.
Well, that's good. That's good. So
Yeah, because I think a lot of people have a misconception of what cannabis really smells like. I mean, there's so many. It's very citrusy.
yeah, I think that misconception probably comes a lot from if you live in a state where it's not legal.
Yeah.
Then you don't know what the hell you're buying most of the time, I would think. Like, it's not going to be often, I mean, especially like for kids, well, kids, but young people, I guess I should say, it's maybe not going to be a great quality. It doesn't particularly smell great, but there are definitely different, that industry is growing tremendously. And so there are all different types, strains and whatnot that I don't know anything about other than this is Blue Dream.
This is Blue Dream. No, that's good. Yeah. No, I mean it is. It's a huge growing business, and I want to do I'll probably do an episode probably coming into like springtime of cannabis fragrances with cannabis. I really just want to title have a thumbnail that says the best wacky tobacco. I just really want to title and have that.
Yeah, I mean, do it. Why not?
But I mean, there's so many great cannabis fragrances. Frag Dude 85 says Bad Boy Le Parfum. It's one of my favorites. It's a really good one. But I really like the usage of cannabis. It's not necessarily a predominant note, but it is, you can detect it. But it's not like a skunky.
Right.
Cannabis, this is more, it actually kind of adds to the fruitiness of that, the citrus.
Yes.
And adds some aspect.
I think that is because the terpenes in this one, I think it's myrcene, maybe. It has mango associations of some kind. I forget. I looked it up and I tried to understand it, but so I think that probably with the bergamot and the grapefruit and I don't know really to what extent the difference is when it's not being smoked versus when it's in perfumer's alcohol or in some other format. But
sorry, one of the comments got me laughing. I'm sorry.
Oh, what'd they say?
It says top 10 fragrances to wear before you have to take a pee test. That's great. That's really good. I so should use. I'm writing that down.
Yes, please. That's a great video.
That is a great video. Somebody asked me to do best fragrances, like top 10 fragrances to wear to court. So like,
oh yeah, I mean the boozier the better, right?
But Bradley, I guess I don't know.
I don't know. I was trying to play off the comment. I don't.
Top 10 frags. This is my command state. have post-its. I'm a post-its. I just posted everything. I got post-its everywhere. Like post it.
Yeah.
10 frags to pass a P test.
Yes.
That is so good. Anyways, so back into it. But yes. I'm sorry about that.
So this fragrance, anyway, so I developed it. It took a lot of time to get it to anything presentable that I was happy with. Finally, it did with the addition of the vetiver root, and then later the addition of the cannabis tincture I had made. That also, I should mention, that cannabis tincture, I used a lot of rose petals from my backyard in that tincture as well. So it has an extra, I guess, little sort of Oregon touch, you could say.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes. So finally got it presentable the way I was happy with it, and didn't have a name for it, because this is one, you know, as a general rule, we like to start with intention and a vision and a plan for a fragrance. But I started this one long before I had started to learn that lesson. So I didn't have a clear vision for this. Therefore, full disclosure, there wasn't a story behind it. So sometimes you have to, you have to keep control of your materials, but sometimes the materials start to tell you who they are and what they're going to do. Right. And I found that to be the case here. So I thought maybe we should crowdsource some names, and that is what we did. And it was so hard to choose because there were so many good names. You were saying earlier, right as I was coming on, I think, Brian, that there were so many good names. And
there were a lot of great names, and I mean, some people became extremely creative. I was like, man, I mean, I don't think I even would have won the contest, honestly. I was like, I come up with great names now. I mean, there's so many better names.
You know what? To me, it's fun to see, not only to want to get people excited about something, because it's fun to be part of the process that Absolutely. You normally don't get to be part of that process. It's just delivered to you. This is what it is. But it also was really fun to kind of get to know somebody a little bit through their ideas on that, Fragcom is so intellectual, and so all these references to historic events or literature or all this stuff. And I was like, very cinematic visuals. I was so bowled over. So we were going to pick one winner, and but I couldn't. So there are two runners up and a winner, and the runners up win a 5 ml bottle, and the winner of the name gets a 15 ml bottle. So we were going to have Ken announce one and Brian announce one, but would you like to announce both of the runners up or just one?
Sure. No, I'll announce both the runners up.
All right.
So tied for second place. There's no number 3. It's only 2 2s. Let's see here. So, all right. I hear that it's Ron Marchinsky, and it was Damocles Delight. Am I saying that right?
I think it's probably Damocles, something like that. Sounds Greek.
Damocles Delight. Do you want me to read the story behind it?
Yes, please.
All right, here we go. Y'all ready for this? All right. Okay, so I'm going to start with what Emily asked. Excuse my ignorance, but is Damocles a god, some mythical character? Ron says, hang on. Historians are unsure if he was real. The legend goes that he sat at a banquet with a sword over his head, hanging by a hair, symbolizing how precarious happiness can be. also meant as a parable of how a life of luxury may look inviolable, but that it can be filled with normal people. The sharp sword, silver, plus the banquet made me think of the delights, also mixing soft scents like green tobacco, rose, and sandalwood. With a sharpness of silver, grapefruit, and cannabis brought. And I love how they put cannabis with a star, like a hash, like an asterisk star. I'm like,
Instagram gets mad about things. Instagram would do better to spend time fixing the arrange function in stories than bothering people talking about cannabis.
Did you hear that, Instagram? You're about to get me demonetized again for talking shit about Instagram. Just kidding.
Sorry.
Brought to mind the juxtaposition that seems to be part of the fragrance. That is a lot of effort put just behind that name.
I know.
I know. Okay, that's good.
All
right, so Juan,
much.
you're gonna need to also post these up on Instagram.
Yes,
so,
I most certainly.
I don't know if Juan's here. I don't think he is. Okay, so I'll announce the next one. So Ron, woohoo! Congratulations, you got 5 mLs, but your name did not make the cut. Okay.
No.
Just kidding. All right. Or am I? Okay, so the next runner-up is Jinxie Jeans, the High Life.
I thought that was so cute.
That's it. The High Life.
Oh, there's more explanation. I pulled it up actually, so I can read it if you don't mind, since that was
I thought
it was so apropos that we asked Ken to announce the High Life, but he is not here right now. Okay, so Jinxie Jeans. I said,
she's
hey, what?
She's in here.
Oh, good.
Jean Linder.
So I asked her, so, what does that mean for you, the high life? And she said, the life I want to live, relaxed but elegant, all my favorite people in my favorite place, happy and worry-free, no student loan issues. And I was like, cha-ching, you win.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Totally empathize. Relaxing with a little puff puff before soaking in a tub of neroli and sandalwood, a good book, and sunshine through the stained glass window. And lolling around in bed and dressed in satin sheets that smell like the outdoors, laughter filtering down the hallway, soft cozy sweaters and hot tea in the afternoon, and posh wine and dine at night, neon lights dancing in the air, midnight canoodling before falling asleep, wrapped in secure arms, warmth, and whispers of happiness in my ear.
That's awesome.
It's goddamn pleasant.
I know, right? Oh, never mind. Rom is in here. So all right. So Jean and Rom, congratulations. You guys each win, or you ladies, or I don't know, Rom, if
Ron is it's Ron.
It's Ron.
Rom is a dude.
Oh, okie dokie. Well, congratulations. You have a, whatever your apparatus between your legs is. Congratulations.
Yes. So
male or female.
Jinxie Jeans with the High Life, and Rom with the Damocles Delight. So
yes. So do they need to just DM you on Instagram?
Actually, okay. I have both of. Yeah, you guys can. I think I have both of their addresses anyways because they've ordered stuff from me. Actually.
Oh, so. Okay.
No purchase necessary to win, by the way.
Okay. Wait a second. All right, go. All right, keep going.
All right. So our winner, and you guys heard how creative and beautiful those two were. So, but we have a first place, and that one is described as such, as you will hear. The smoke fills the room and a haziness is created. You don't know if you are suspended in reality or if this is but a dream. You smell floral notes and follow the trail, and you are in the middle of a garden with tea for two. Citrus is cut and expressed in your tea, bitter and fresh. You smell the earth being crunched under shoes, and you feel a memory that manifests into a presence. Who is coming to join you? Who are you dreaming of? The creamy sandalwood envelops you and creates a cocoon of love, and as the smoke fades, is you staring back in a plated mirror. You are on a journey of self-love and discovery, your dreams manifesting into reality. Sonny de Vetiver by House of Darling Perfumery.
The House of Darling. I love that name, by the way.
I do too. It's adorable. So yeah, so Sonny de Vetiver is vetiver dreams. I ought to learn some French, I guess. But that was just so, well, they were all beautiful, but that one was especially the part about the journey of self-love and discovery. How beautiful.
That is, that's it's really sweet.
Gosh darn it, it's sweet.
It is. So we have a name.
We have a name. It is called Sonny de Vetiver.
Yeah. So are they going to be creating the label as well? Or helping?
I am going to work with our House of Darling friend and to create that artwork. And then I will send it out to him first. So he can, have it to himself a little bit for a while. And then I will send it out to Jinxie Jeans and to Rom. And then we'll make it available widely.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations, everyone. That was a lot of fun.
Yay! Bravo!
Yeah. It's just really cool that you did something like that. And I think you need to do it more often. I think that's a really good idea.
I love to. We did the same thing with In the Vineyard. I just could not come up with a name for it at all. And that was so perfect. So it's better names than I was going to come up with. If that thing would have just sat on the shelf with no name for who knows.
I'm telling you, one of my favorite punk bands growing up was No Use for a Name. It's It's such a great name for a band. Like, what's your band name? No Use for a Name. Like, how'd you come up with that? I literally just felt like there was no use for a name.
Didn't need it. Yeah,
Didn't need it.
I remember that. Oh, we're
So
old.
wait, so Raymond Ortega is Darling Perfumery, right?
Yes.
Raymond is in here. Congratulations, Raymond. That's awesome, man. The House of Darling. That's really well put together. I need you to write my Instagram post for me, if you will. I do pay okay. I'm not going to say, just kidding. I don't have people write my stuff.
You need an unpaid intern like I have.
An intern?
My unpaid senior unpaid intern.
Is your unpaid intern your husband?
My investor / unpaid intern.
Yeah, no. That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
He can be fired anytime. At will internship.
But he lives with you.
Could be fired anytime. I guess he could quit anytime too.
Yeah, he could just say, "Fuck it, I'm out."
Like, I'm out. I've had enough of your bullshit and your demands for boxes at all times of the day and night.
Yeah. What is this? Good luck. I'm out.
Make your own.
Yeah. I wish I had an intern. I honestly wish I had somebody who would do editing for me. That's then my biggest issue since I got sick last week is just getting caught up on editing.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah. You spend a lot of time doing that sort of stuff, huh?
I've spent all day today editing. All day today. I was editing before I got on here. I was editing, and then I was like, I need to take a break. I'm about to be in front of the computer for a long time, so I got on the computer, which is stupid. So I started watching Hot Ones, and that's what made me think. You ever watch Hot Ones?
Yes, I do. I enjoyed the one with Jeff Goldblum in particular.
That one's really good. The latest one today, they just launched season 17, is Seth Rogen. It's his third time on.
That's cute.
I've got to do it. I've got to get on it.
You've got to get on there?
I've got to get on there. That's one of my dreams. I want to do it.
How? What's your plan? How are we going to get you on there?
I don't know.
I'm in support of this. I want
to comment, subscribe, watch my show. Just keep doing that because every little step counts. We're getting that much closer. Maybe I'll start a GoFundMe of Brian on Hot Ones.
Yeah.
Maybe we could just make a whole new channel just based off that. How to get onto Hot Ones.
Yes. Well, I imagine that maybe you would want to, because haven't you talked about, was it you or somebody else? I think Niles makes some kind of hot sauce. I can't remember who was around when they were talking about it. Do you also make or hot sauce?
I've made tons of hot sauce. I made a hot sauce. It was a strawberry habanero hot sauce, but it purposely went in a strawberry habanero Bloody Mary mix.
Oh.
So fun fact, I won a Bloody Mary mix competition. Oh God, this is at least 10 years ago, probably about 10 years ago. And I used strawberries and habaneros. And strawberries, the reason I did, when I did cocktail competitions, I studied and got so in depth that sometimes it was the demise of my cocktail competition because I overthought it. But this time I didn't. So I went back and I found that during back in the day, Indians would actually eat watermelon to cure their hangover. So watermelon and tomatoes, I have a lot of basically some sort of chemical that they both share that helps cure and fix hangovers. Anyways, a lot of it has to do with just rehydrating yourself because watermelon
most likely.
But anyway, so I read really into it, and then I won a cocktail competition, but everybody was like strawberry. I'm sorry, not watermelon. Did I say watermelon? I meant strawberries. They would eat strawberries. And strawberries, and so I made a strawberry habanero Bloody Mary mix, and it freaking took off. But it took a while because a lot of people were like, strawberry Bloody Mary mix.
Why not? And I think that sort of sweet and very spicy. You know what it sounds like? The tamarindo candies.
I love those.
I do too. They're delicious, and they're sort of that's the first thing I thought of because there's that sweetness and the very spicy, and so it sounds like it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, but that hot sauce was lethal, man. I made for a 5-gallon batch of Bloody Mary mix. I would make I would add 2 teaspoons to 5 gallons. It was that hot.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was. I can't remember the Scoville level on it, but it was ridiculous because I used habaneros. I used a little bit of Carolina Reapers, and then I also used jalapenos.
Well, so I'm so curious about this. What was the judges? So you won, but what was the judges' sort of reaction? What did they comment to you?
I thought it was very creative. Because it tasted a lot. I mean, you didn't really taste a lot of the strawberry. If anything, the strawberry just kind of added a little bit of an earthy fruitiness to it. A little bit like a sour tartness, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But it was really hard to get it balanced. It took me forever to come up with that recipe. Because it was at a restaurant I worked at called Beast and Barrel, and we had 3 different types of Bloody Mary mix. I had Tomatillo Bloody Mary mix, which was your hot, medium hot Bloody Mary mix, and then I had house Bloody Mary mix, which was I used beef stock. I used a lot of stuff in it, and I also used our house Bloody Mary.
Beef stock in your Bloody Mary mix?
Oh yeah.
Is that common? I have no idea.
No, no, it's not. And then I would also use I used a lot of stuff. Anyways, but most people, if they knew it was in my Bloody Mary mix, might not have drank it, but it was really good. And then our house spirit that went in our Bloody Mary mix was duck fat washed bourbon. So I would.
So that's
I would.
unusual, right? Like, wouldn't it
Yeah,
typically
I
be
would.
vodka?
Yeah, I would take Old Forester bourbon and I would pour it into duck fat.
Wait,
And, or I,
that's not a weird name. It's actual duck
it's
fat.
actual duck fat, and I would
Oh,
put it in there, and then you would let it set overnight, and it basically infuse and go into the bourbon, and it create the bourbon to be very buttery and have that really nice savory aspect. So your Bloody Mary was like this. I mean, it was just packed full of hangover cures. Like, it was awesome.
so what then makes it at that point? What makes it a Bloody Mary?
I mean, it's
Because there's tomato, some sort of element, or I don't know. I don't know enough about it to. I'll stop.
Yeah. So yes, please, everybody, go ahead and go to the Instagram of Hot Ones and start petitioning for My2Scents to be on it. I think it would be so much fun. Like I said, though, their whole shtick is spicy questions and even spicier wings. Like, what spicy questions are they going to have for me? So,
I
Brian,
don't know. They're probably going to have to ask you about getting high with what's his name's drummer?
Tommy Lee's drummer.
Tommy Lee's drummer.
So, it's like, so Brian, have you ever gotten high with Tommy Lee? No, but I did with his drummer. Almost as good.
Well, I don't know. They're going to have to dig up some kind of dirt on you. Probably ask Ken some kind of questions.
Ken don't know nothing about.
I'm going to get some kind of information out of you some way, and then I'm going to sell it to Hot Ones. And
go for it. Whatever gets me on the show quicker.
Yeah, by all means.
You have to choose between your favorite perfumers. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I mean, there's tons of dirt that I'm sure they could come up with, but let's go. Let's pull some pics from your Instagram and get the larger context. Oh yeah, they do that. I forget. They go to your Instagram and they pull up pictures and they try to get like more in-depth context of the picture.
Oh, okay.
But I don't really have any. I guess I think I need to add more like social life into Instagram. I look like I don't do anything because I don't.
But that's true, is what you just said earlier.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. And it's really crazy because before the pandemic, I mean, I'm a super socialite. Like, I'm very social. I love being around people and hanging out, doing fun stuff. But, pandemic hit, and I feel like not just my friends, but I feel like the world just changed.
Oh, it did. It did.
We're completely different now. It's like, and I don't have any friends call me up and like, yo, dude, let's go rage. Let's go rage. Nobody's like, you go to your old bars and they close at 9:00, and I'm like, you used to be open till 3 a.m.
You weren't even there until 11, probably.
Yeah, exactly. And now it's like, I mean, I'm not saying that I would do that now, but I mean, hey, it'd be nice to actually, like, I went to go get something to eat the other night, and it was 8:45 when I left, and I got there. It was 9:00. This is open till midnight. Well, it used to be. And I show up, and they're walking out. I'm like, they're like, man, ever since the pandemic, we had to change our hours. I'm like, well, I feel like, I don't know how it is in Oregon, but I mean.
Well, I don't go anywhere either, really. Although it was funny because I had an order from someone just across over there in Vancouver, Washington, and I offered to deliver it to his house. And so I was driving up there, and it was after dark, and I was like, I feel so young leaving my house after dark. I'm like 25.
I mean, literally, I'm going to work with one of my buddies tomorrow on his river house, and I'm like, dude, we need to have a guys' night out. Like, all my friends are married, so, but I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna ask their wives. I'm like, look, we gotta do something. Like,
well, they want you out of the house. They want their husbands out of the house just as much as the husbands want to get out of the house. So it's a win, 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 win.
Yeah, like I need some R&R.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
But yeah, it was so cool of you doing this naming contest. And do you guys have any questions for Emily? I think we're gonna probably call it here in about 10 minutes.
Thank you so much, everybody, for being here tonight and for participating in the contest. If you did, and if you didn't, that's okay too. And just thanks for helping Brian on his journey to Hot Ones.
Oh God, if you guys are seeing this in the future, please start. I will start an OnlyFans to get popular and famous to get on the Hot Ones.
Well, remember when I made you and Ken into mermaid cartoons, and I said you guys should start an OnlyFans.
No, that's terrible, but I like
it. It's great. I bet there's no OnlyFans.
No, there probably isn't.
There's probably a demand for it.
You know, me trying to figure out Instagram and YouTube is enough for me. I don't need to do OnlyFans and yeah.
OnlyFins.
OnlyFins. I'm sorry, OnlyFins. There you go. There's your preview to OnlyFins.
Oh, hey, you know what? When we did that silly merman cartoon, I wanted to, and for that live, I don't know, weeks and weeks ago, I wanted to tell all these mermaid jokes. So can I tell you a mermaid joke?
You can tell the whole world. I mean, probably only 17 people are going to see this. So, I mean.
Well, then I'm going to get on Hot Wings before you for my mermaid comedy.
Probably. Let's do this. Maybe this will be my ticket. Maybe you'll be my ticket to Hot Wings or Hot Ones.
I would be delighted to do that for you, Brian. But, so where does the mermaid make her popcorn?
Mermaids eat popcorn. Anyways, okay, where?
Where does the mermaid make her popcorn?
Where? I don't know. Where?
In the microwaves.
In the microwaves. Okay.
Yeah, in the waves. Microwaves.
Okay, no, I get it. Okay, another one.
That's the only one I remember. I don't remember a lot of jokes all the time. Okay, I have non-mermaid jokes, but.
Okay, hit me with a non-mermaid joke.
All right, fine. Okay, so how many economists does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
None. The invisible hand of the marketplace changes it.
Here, I got it. All right, I got one for you. What do you call a dog with no hind legs and steel balls?
Oh, I don't know.
Sparky.
All right then. How many iPhone users does it take to change a light bulb? None. They just buy a new house.
Oh, good. That one's good. I like that one. That one.
How many feminists does it take to change a light bulb?
Too many.
That's not funny. I'm very much a feminist, for the record, but.
Okay, was that the answer?
Yeah, the answer is that's not funny. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, that didn't go over.
No. I thought that was a great answer. I was like, well, too many. All right. Man, a lot of my jokes should be told on the interwebs. So I'm trying to think of non-dirty jokes that I know. Why
is it one dirty joke? I only know I need to learn more.
Rom says knock knock.
Who's there?
We have to wait. Hang on.
Oh.
Kind of ruins the joke when you gotta wait.
It's all right. We can be patient. You have to wait for them to come to the door.
Okay. Here we go. Still waiting.
This is gonna be good.
It better be. Darren Allen's in the house.
Hey, Darren Allen. Darren Allen and I have just done a swap. I am waiting for mine to arrive.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Moo hoo.
Moo hoo hoo.
Now we have to wait for the punchline.
Okay.
1 eternity later. Yep. This is literally a Barney Stinson. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Never mind.
Aw.
That's what she said. Is that her? Yeah. That's awesome. Okay. Anyways, well, if you guys actually have any fragrance related questions that you would like to ask myself or Emily before we hop off here, some fun things that are going to be happening here. Oh, interrupting cow. I didn't see that one.
Moo hoo hoo. Interrupting cow.
Yeah, it didn't work. Anyways, fun things that are going to be happening. I love your eternal optimism, Emily.
Raymond says, they weren't talking to you about eternal optimism, I don't think.
No, we're going to have another live this coming Saturday. Sorry about this last Saturday, everyone. I'm still kind of getting over this Decepticon, Omnicron, whatever the hell I had. Anyways, but we're going to be going live this Saturday at 3:30. So that should be fun. We're just going to do a little fun Q&A. I want to go over some that I've recently gotten in. And we'll have me and Niles back very soon talking about Heart Spark.
Yes!
I don't know. Do I need to order a Heart Spark?
Well, you will get one.
Okay. Oh, actually, Raymond has a question for me. I am buying my first Byredo. What Byredo would you buy today? I am not. I'm just gonna be completely open with you. I am not a fan of Byredo. I haven't liked. Mojave Ghost is pretty good. I'm trying to think of the other ones. Like,
is that Flowerhead? Is that one of them?
Yes, Flowerhead is one. Oh, Tobacco Mandarin is actually pretty good, Pete says. I have tried that. I have a little decant of Tobacco Mandarin, but that one's kind of expensive if I remember. I have not Royal X. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm going to order it. Like I said, I'm being very frugal this year on fragrance buying. I do plan on getting Royal X at some point. I'm just going to wait. And you know, I've heard some pretty good things. I've heard it's a very musky leather, like very fresh. So I'm excited. I'll probably get a decant before I buy it. I've got the entire rest of the line. Yeah. And like I said, I know I've said that like 3 times now. I'm just being more frugal this year. I've got to do it for my other channel, you know, because it's part of what I'm doing with my other channel. So I don't want to be a hypocrite.
That's good. We respect it, you know, like we need a lot. We really don't need everything that we want.
Yeah, and you know, I've got so also I'm going to be Saturday when we do our live. If you're seeing this in the future as well, I'm going to be letting you guys know I'm going to be selling off quite a few fragrances, and I'm selling them for really good prices. So I just want to let you guys know ahead of time what I'm going to be selling. I'll leave it in the description, and if you guys want to pick it up, I'd rather go to a good home than just random people. Even though probably 2,300 of you, I've never met before. I've never talked to. But if you want my fragrances, I trust you. How about that? But yeah, I'm selling some things off, and you know, trying to. Raymond's like, let me know. I'd love to purchase them. Yeah, like there's just some that I just don't show enough love, and they deserve some love. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, what's
sometimes
the
I like
point?
to do that. Yeah, I mean, when I've got so many, and I don't want to be that guy that's got 1,000 fragrances. I'll be honest, I don't have enough room for it. And I've got a lot of fun things, like I just got this in, which you guys will hear about soon. This is from Andres Parfums, and this is called Heavenly Place. It is the first male-owned Guatemalan niche fragrance house.
Cool.
Yeah, super excited about that. B got a bad connection. All right, apparently my connection's bad again. So we're at an hour. What's going on?
Let's let these people have their evening. They don't want to listen to us tell light bulb jokes any longer.
Hey, why does the blonde have a bruised belly button?
I don't know why.
Because she has a blonde boyfriend. But all right. There it is. That's gonna be my final joke. That's what we're gonna leave the evening with. Sorry to all you blondes out there. I do love and respect you. And your belly buttons. But yes, I do. Thank you so much, Emily, for doing this way. For those of you guys, who just joined, I do rewatch this and find out who the winners are. We will be going live again this Saturday, 2 days, 12:30. I'm sorry, 3:30. I will throw a post up for you guys ahead of time. Also, tomorrow night, I've got a live with Jay from Icon de Parfums at Darren Allen says he doesn't get my joke, but that's good. That's all right. Think real hard about it. Anyways, but tomorrow we got for Fragrance Family Friday night on Instagram. We have
Friday.
Jay. Yeah, it's Jay from Icon de Parfums, who is out of. I don't know if he's ever done a live before, so it might be his first one.
It's exciting.
It is very exciting. Yeah, and we're hopefully going to be unboxing his newest fragrance that I don't know if it's released yet. So,
ooh, real insider experience.
Ooh, yeah, fun stuff. Should be a lot of fun. Anyways,
thank you, everyone. Thank you, Brian.
Yes, thank you so stinking much, Emily. I love your fragrances. Guys, definitely check out Shelter and Perfume. There's a link in the description. Go click on it. Show Emily some love. And hopefully on the next time around, she will consider My2Scents to be the place where we do the next mystery fragrance naming contest.
We will do this again.
I made her sign a contract.
Oh.
Yeah. She ain't going nowhere. Anyways, but y'all have a wonderful evening. Remember, you are stinking beautiful. And until next time, happy Centrals, guys. Thank you.